Are you struggling to stand up from your chair? Do your legs feel weaker with each passing year? You're not alone. After 60, leg strength naturally declines by up to 3% annually. But this doesn't have to be your story. In this video, the 6 best vitamins for leg strength after 60, we reveal the essential nutrients most seniors are dangerously deficient in. These deficiencies could be the hidden reason behind your unsteady gait and growing fear of falls. Picture yourself climbing 3 flights of stairs without reaching for support. Imagine exploring nature trails with your grandchildren with complete confidence in your footing. Envision rising from your favorite chair effortlessly, even as you celebrate your 90th birthday. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's the everyday reality for older adults who've discovered the secret to maintaining powerful legs. The approach I'm about to reveal has helped countless members of our Healthy Seniors community revitalize their leg strength when conventional methods fell short. Not traditional therapy sessions, not generic fitness programs, and definitely not those one-size-fits-all senior supplements lining pharmacy shelves. The reality about maintaining strong legs beyond 60 is eye-opening. Your muscles aren't weakening simply because of the passing years. They're weakening because they're desperately lacking specific nutrients that become significantly depleted as we mature. Many healthcare providers overlook these deficiencies until weakness has already become established. By that point, many of us have lost nearly half of our functional leg strength. Let me be straightforward. Exercise alone cannot fully address this issue. At Healthy Seniors 365, we've seen members who exercise diligently for years while still experiencing declining leg strength, all because their bodies lacked these crucial vitamins. The science is conclusive. Without these key nutrients, your muscle fibers simply cannot generate the necessary power for navigating stairs, preventing falls, or maintaining your independence. A pioneering study from Cambridge University discovered that nearly 80% of adults with mobility challenges showed significant deficiencies in at least 2 of the vitamins I'm about to share. Even more concerning, over 90% were completely unaware of these deficiencies. This explains why so many in our community initially resigned themselves to diminished mobility, believing it was simply part of aging. These aren't rare supplements with premium price tags. Most can be found in everyday foods when you know precisely what to eat and how to prepare it for optimal absorption. But here's the critical insight. The vitamin that makes the most profound difference for leg strength is rarely assessed during routine checkups. Many healthcare professionals underestimate its importance, focusing instead on more commonly discussed nutrients that do little for your muscle function. This oversight is limiting millions of seniors' quality of life. In the next few minutes of our Healthy Seniors 365 guide, I'll explain exactly how each of these 6 vital nutrients works to strengthen your legs, how to identify potential deficiencies, and the specific foods that deliver these nutrients in their most bioavailable form. No complex supplement protocols, no overwhelming medical terminology, just clear, practical information that you can implement starting today. The distinction between those who maintain robust leg strength and those who struggle with mobility often comes down to these 6 specific vitamins. Some directly activate muscle fibers. Others repair the neural pathways that signal your muscles when to engage. Others protect against inflammation that quietly undermines your leg strength long before you notice the first hint of discomfort. I'm about to reveal not just these essential vitamins, but exactly how much you need at your specific stage of life, and the surprising foods that contain them in abundance. The first vitamin on our list is one you've likely heard of, but what you haven't been told is how it directly activates the power-generating fibers in your leg muscles, and why standard testing might be missing your deficiency completely. Let's begin with the foundation of leg strength, vitamin D. Consider vitamin D as the master control switch for your muscles. Without adequate levels, your legs operate at reduced capacity, regardless of your exercise routine. Studies from leading medical institutions have confirmed that vitamin D directly activates the fast-twitch muscle fibers essential for preventing falls and generating the force needed for daily activities like climbing stairs or standing up. What many adults often doesn't realize is that after age 60, your skin produces 70% less vitamin D from sunlight compared to your younger years. Even with regular outdoor activity, your body simply cannot produce sufficient amounts. This creates a significant deficiency that gradually weakens your legs before any obvious symptoms appear. A comprehensive study found that older adults with optimal vitamin D levels demonstrated 27% greater leg strength than those with even mild deficiencies. The relationship between vitamin D and balance is even more vital. Your cerebellum, the brain region controlling coordination, requires vitamin D to function optimally. This explains why adults with insufficient vitamin D levels are 83% more likely to experience falls, even when their muscles appear adequate. Your brain and muscles must coordinate for true stability, with vitamin D serving as the essential connector between them. So, what is the ideal daily intake for adults over 60? Current research suggests 2,000 to 4,000 IU daily, considerably higher than the outdated guidelines on most supplement labels. But supplements aren't always the complete solution. Wild-caught salmon contains nearly 1,000 IU in a single serving. Egg yolks from free-range chickens provide both vitamin D and the healthy fats needed for absorption. Certain mushrooms exposed to sunlight can offer significant amounts as well. Here's the absorption strategy that's rarely mentioned. Vitamin D requires fat for proper absorption and utilization. Taking your supplement with just water limits its effectiveness. Instead, pair it with foods containing healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, or walnuts. This simple adjustment can increase absorption by up to 32%, delivering more strengthening benefits to your leg muscles from the exact same dose. The second vitamin is vitamin B12, the neural messenger that ensures your brain communicates effectively with your leg muscles. Without sufficient B12, your nerves cannot transmit signals efficiently, creating a disconnect between your intention to move and your muscles' ability to respond. This explains why many in our Healthy Seniors community initially experience that frustrating delay when attempting to stand or recover balance during a misstep. The subtle indicators of B12 deficiency often resemble normal aging, causing them to be overlooked. Persistent fatigue after minimal exertion, mild numbness or tingling in the feet, and occasional balance difficulties are all early warning signs that your nerves aren't receiving the B12 they require. By the time more noticeable symptoms develop, significant impairment may have occurred. What many seniors don't realize is that common medications significantly deplete B12 levels. Acid reducers for heartburn, metformin for diabetes, and various blood pressure medications interfere with B12 absorption. If you take any of these, your B12 requirements may be twice the standard recommendation. Yet most healthcare providers rarely adjust for this critical factor. The best sources of B12 include beef liver, clams, and wild salmon. Just 3 ounces of liver provides 10 times your daily requirement. For vegetarians, fortified nutritional yeast offers a reliable plant-based option. Greek yogurt and cottage cheese provide smaller amounts that accumulate effectively throughout the day. The form of your B12 supplement matters tremendously. Standard pills are poorly absorbed after age 60 because stomach acid production naturally decreases with age. Sublingual tablets that dissolve under the tongue bypass the digestive system entirely, delivering B12 directly into your bloodstream. This can increase absorption by up to 40% compared to swallowed pills, providing significantly more support for your nerve-muscle connection and enhancing leg responsiveness. The third vitamin is vitamin C. Most people associate vitamin C only with immune support, but this powerful nutrient is actually the master collagen builder in your body. Collagen forms the essential connections between your muscles and tendons, allowing your legs to transfer force efficiently. Without sufficient vitamin C, these connections weaken, creating that characteristic unsteadiness many in our seniors experience when standing or walking. What many healthcare providers haven't emphasized is that older adults require significantly more vitamin C than younger individuals. The standard recommendation of 75 to 90 mg daily is simply inadequate after age 60. Research from leading aging institutes shows that seniors need between 400 to 500 mL daily to maintain optimal muscle tendon strength. This substantial difference explains why so many older adults experience weakening legs despite following conventional nutrition advice. Vitamin C plays another crucial role that directly impacts your energy levels during activity. It helps transport fatty acids into your mitochondria, the power generators within each muscle cell. This process, called carnitine synthesis, determines how effectively your legs can access their fuel reserves during extended activities like walking or climbing stairs. Many members of our healthy seniors community report that their endurance returns when their vitamin C levels are optimized, allowing them to remain active longer without fatigue. Strategic timing of your vitamin C intake creates remarkable differences in effectiveness. Unlike many nutrients, vitamin C reaches peak blood levels just 2 hours after consumption and then gradually declines. Taking your entire daily amount at breakfast leaves your muscles under-supported by afternoon. Instead, divide your intake across morning, midday, and afternoon for consistent support throughout your active hours. The difference between fresh and stored foods is significant when it comes to vitamin C content. A fresh orange contains nearly 4 times more bioavailable vitamin C than orange juice that has been stored for just 3 days. Red bell peppers lose 25% of their vitamin C content each day after harvesting. For maximum leg strength support, consume strawberries, kiwi, and broccoli within 2 days of purchase. When fresh options are limited, frozen berries actually retain more vitamin C than fruits shipped long distances and stored for weeks. The fourth vitamin is vitamin E, your cellular shield against the muscle breakdown that naturally occurs with aging and activity. Every time you move your legs, small amounts of oxidative stress damage your muscle fibers. Younger bodies repair this damage easily, but after 60, this repair mechanism slows considerably. Vitamin E acts as a protective barrier, preventing this damage before it begins and preserving your hard-earned muscle strength. What many elders may not realize is that vitamin E exists in 8 different forms in nature: 4 tocopherols and 4 tocotrienols. Most supplements contain only alpha tocopherol, but research shows that gamma tocopherol provides the most powerful protection specifically for muscle tissue. This explains why many older adults taking standard vitamin E supplements see little improvement in leg strength. Walnuts, pecans, and sunflower seeds provide this beneficial gamma form naturally. The mitochondrial protection vitamin E provides is particularly vital for leg muscles. Your thighs and calves contain some of the highest concentrations of mitochondria in your entire body. These cellular energy centers become increasingly vulnerable to damage as you age. Research from leading universities found that adequate vitamin E specifically protects these mitochondrial membranes, allowing for 15% greater energy production, even in muscle tissue of adults over 70. Vitamin E works synergistically with the mineral selenium to create a powerful antioxidant system called glutathione peroxidase. This partnership explains why Brazil nuts, rich in both selenium and vitamin E. Research shows that adults consuming both nutrients maintained leg strength comparable to individuals 5 to 7 years younger in a comprehensive study. You don't need expensive supplements to get adequate vitamin E. Daily consumption of almonds, spinach, avocados, and olive oil provides optimal amounts in their most bioavailable forms. Just 1 oz of almonds contains 7.3 milligrams of vitamin E, nearly half the daily requirement for older adults. Wheat germ provides even more, with 1 tablespoon delivering 4.5 mgs. Including these foods regularly creates a protective shield around your muscle cells, preventing the daily damage that leads to weakness over time. The 5th vitamin is vitamin K, the calcium director that rarely gets the attention it deserves. While healthcare providers focus on calcium intake for bone health, they seldom mention that without vitamin K, calcium cannot properly strengthen your bones or muscles. Vitamin K acts like a traffic controller, directing calcium precisely where it belongs, into your bones and muscles, and away from places it can cause harm, like your arteries and soft tissues. The truth about vitamin K that our Healthy Seniors 365 viewers should know is that it exists in 2 critical forms, and the difference between them could determine whether you maintain your independence. Vitamin K1, found in green vegetables, primarily supports blood clotting. But vitamin K2 is the true hero for your leg strength. K2 activates special proteins that bind calcium directly into your muscle tissue, enhancing contractile strength, the exact force you need to stand up, climb stairs, and maintain balance. The bone-muscle connection created by vitamin K forms what researchers call the structural stability triangle. Strong bones provide the framework, while strong muscles provide the dynamic stability that prevents falls. Vitamin K uniquely supports both systems simultaneously. A landmark study tracking older adults over 7 years found that those with higher vitamin K intake experienced 65% fewer fractures, a benefit that couldn't be explained by bone density improvements alone. Their muscles were protecting them too. The most surprising sources of vitamin K2 go beyond the green vegetables most people associate with this nutrient. Fermented foods contain the highest concentrations, with natto, fermented soybeans, leading the list. Just 1 tablespoon provides more K2 than 10 cups of spinach. Other excellent sources include aged cheese like Gouda, sauerkraut, and chicken liver. For K1, look to kale, spinach, and Brussels sprouts. An important note for those taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin: sudden increases in vitamin K can interact with these medications. This doesn't mean you should avoid vitamin K entirely, quite the opposite. Work with your healthcare provider to establish a consistent daily intake that your medication dosage can be adjusted around. Consistency is the key. Dramatic day-to-day fluctuations are what cause problems, not the vitamin K itself. The 6th vitamin is vitamin B6, the protein activator that determines whether the protein in your diet actually builds muscle or simply passes through your body. You can consume all the protein in the world, but without adequate B6, your body cannot use that protein to strengthen your legs. B6 activates over 100 enzymes involved in protein metabolism, making it perhaps the most critical vitamin for maintaining muscle mass as you age. The direct impact of B6 on energy production during walking is nothing short of remarkable. B6 is essential for the enzymes that break down stored glycogen into glucose during the first few minutes of movement, exactly when your legs need immediate energy. A comprehensive study found that older adults with optimal B6 levels accessed these energy stores 25% more efficiently during the crucial first 2 minutes of activity. This explains that characteristic heavy legs feeling many in our Healthy Seniors community experience when first standing up. Their B6 levels are too low for efficient energy access. The connection between B6 and nighttime leg cramps or restless leg sensations offers immediate relief for many older adults. B6 is essential for producing GABA, an inhibitory neurotransmitter that prevents excessive muscle contractions. Low B6 levels allow muscles to become hyperexcitable, particularly at night when other systems are relaxed. Many healthy seniors, 365 viewers, find that optimizing B6 intake, particularly with an evening meal, dramatically reduces nighttime leg discomfort and improves sleep quality, indirectly supporting better daytime strength. Surprising deficiency triggers lurk in many common medications. Antacids for heartburn block B6 absorption by reducing stomach acid. Certain blood pressure medications increase B6 excretion. Even over-the-counter pain relievers can deplete B6 when used regularly. If you take any of these medications, your B6 requirements may be doubled, yet most healthcare providers never make this crucial adjustment. Simple food combinations can maximize B6 absorption and effectiveness. Pairing B6-rich foods with healthy fats enhances absorption by up to 30%. Bananas with almond butter, chickpeas drizzled with olive oil, or tuna with avocado create powerful combinations that deliver B6 in its most usable form. Potatoes retain their B6 content best when baked with the skin on rather than boiled, where water-soluble B6 leaches out. Chicken and turkey provide substantial amounts, especially the darker meat portions that many in our healthy seniors community tend to avoid. Now, let me share a simple 7-day plan to transform your leg strength by incorporating all 6 essential vitamins. This isn't a complicated regimen requiring dozens of supplements or exotic ingredients. It's a straightforward approach using everyday foods strategically combined for maximum benefit. Begin each morning with what I call the golden hour routine. 10 minutes that set up your legs for success all day. Start with a glass of water with a squeeze of lemon to activate digestive enzymes. Follow this with a breakfast containing vitamin D and B12, perhaps scrambled eggs with spinach and a side of berries. Enjoy this meal near a sunny window to capture natural light exposure that enhances your body's own vitamin D production, even if minimal. For lunch, focus on vitamins C and E, with a colorful salad containing bell peppers, almonds, and avocado dressed with olive oil and lemon juice. This midday boost provides antioxidant protection precisely when your muscles need it most during your active hours. Add a source of protein like salmon or chicken to activate muscle repair processes that work throughout the afternoon. Your evening meal should emphasize vitamins K and B6 to support overnight muscle recovery and prevent those frustrating nighttime leg cramps. A dinner of roasted chicken with broccoli sautéed in olive oil provides both nutrients in highly absorbable forms. Add sweet potato for additional B6 and a small amount of cheese for vitamin K2. Throughout the week, systematically rotate through different food sources of each vitamin to ensure you receive the full spectrum of cofactors and micronutrients that enhance absorption and utilization. Monday might feature salmon as your primary vitamin D source, while Tuesday utilizes eggs. This rotation prevents the adaptation effect that can reduce absorption when consuming identical foods daily. Warning signs that you need immediate action include unexplained fatigue after minimal activity, difficulty recovering from normal daily movements, increasing leg cramps or restless legs at night, or that characteristic hesitation when starting to walk. If you experience any of these symptoms, focus on the foods containing the corresponding vitamins we've discussed today, and consider asking your healthcare provider for specific blood tests measuring these exact nutrients. Let me share the remarkable story of Eleanor, an 83-year-old member of our Healthy Seniors 365 community who came to us using a walker after 2 falls had shattered her confidence. Her previous healthcare team had suggested she accept her declining mobility as an inevitable part of aging. After just 6 weeks, following this exact vitamin protocol, Eleanor set aside her walker. By week 12, she was walking unassisted for a mile each day. At her 1-year follow-up, She proudly reported climbing the stairs to visit her grandchildren's bedrooms for the first time in years. Special considerations exist for certain health conditions. If you have kidney disease, work with your healthcare provider to modify vitamin D intake. Those with diabetes should emphasize vitamin B6 sources, as elevated blood sugar depletes this critical nutrient faster. Those taking certain medications should maintain consistent vitamin K intake rather than making sudden changes that could affect medication efficacy. Remember, your legs are the foundation of your independence. With these 6 essential vitamins strategically incorporated into your daily life, you can build resilient leg strength that keeps you active, confident, and independent for years to come. In our next Healthy Seniors 365 video, I'll reveal the companion exercises that multiply the effects of these vitamins tenfold. Simple movements that anyone can do, regardless of current fitness level. Take action today. Your future self, climbing stairs easily, walking confidently, and living independently, is counting on the decisions you make right now. Which of these vitamins do you think might be most lacking in your current diet? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join our Healthy Seniors 365 community conversation. Remember, vibrant health at any age isn't just possible. With the right knowledge, it's inevitable.